Hi, everyone. Welcome to our market update. I'm going to start us off really quick. You know who we are. My name is Vinnie. This guy over here is David. And
Adventure. We went right into the magical adventure with the Disney sound effects. This is amazing.
right into it. You know what? We want to get a quick win over here. All right. So, how much did the least expensive multifamily house sell in San Diego County? I took out Brago Springs. You add Brago Springs, that number can go drastically low. So we took out Brago Springs. So how low did the lowest multi-unit property in San Diego County sell for?
You
So
know, when you take Brago Springs, people say it's dry out there, but it's not as dry as some of the jokes on this show.
that is
That's what
very
they
true.
say.
Usually they're father jokes, and let's get to Father Man. And you want to talk about rates first?
Yeah, so let's take a look. So today's a holiday. For those of you who don't know, it's called Columbus Day. You may have learned in history what Columbus did, and you know we're actually very proud that he made the journey across seas so that we have this great country and a great market that actually makes for great interest rates. So today, bond market was closed. So what does that mean? When the bond market closed, it means there was essentially rates stayed unchanged today. And then this week, we have a smaller economic calendar, so we're not going to have as much movement this week, but we are right now what's called testing a resistance in the bond market. Now, when I say testing a resistance, I don't mean about, people protesting. I mean a resistance in the price of bonds. A resistance in the price of bonds. So this week, we don't have a lot of rate movement I'm expecting, but if we get some big news this week, like different things coming out, maybe some more resistance on the protest of people being made to take the vaccine, maybe that affects the markets. But overall, we're still now, threes are your normal for rates. So prior, listening to our show before, you would know a month ago, 2 months ago, we were always in the twos. We're still in the twos though for FHA and VA, but for your high balance stock, your conventional and your jumbo, a lot of that's in the 3% range now. That's my sidekick right there. We're getting ready
Well,
for gymnastics.
oh, there you go. All right. So I'm gonna get into some quick numbers in Santee. And before I forget, if you're in Santee, hopefully you're safe with the airplane crash out there. Um, yes. So
Ooh.
hopefully you're safe. All right. So Santee, as you can kind of tell, year to date compared to how it was last year, 16%, a little bit of a jump uh, compared to last year in the single family homes, in the condo, 14. So pretty relatively same. Now, when you talk about last year, this year, another similar jump. This was about the time that we started seeing the prices jump up. So just be aware that you'll probably see that rate right there, percentage of jump, not be as drastic year to year from now to last time because we were starting to see around October timeframe. Now, when we're talking about Ranch Santa Fe, that jump has gone up
Ooh.
pretty significantly at 30%. What we were seeing last year, also to remember, is we were seeing the higher numbers, the higher price points, actually start jumping up more drastically later in the year, so December and January or so. So just something to kind of think about. And now when we think about pricing, the median home pricing, we did see that drop, okay, in August, but it went back up, okay, across the board. Now, when we talk about detached, though, that jump up hasn't gone up as drastically, right, as it was across the board. So that's a positive. Another positive, right, is list to sold. So even though we had kind of that inventory kind of going down last month, list to sold has still been trickling downwards closer to that 100%. So some kind of positive news. You can factor in that people have probably priced their properties a little bit higher, and so that's why that list is sold has been kind of trickling down. But be aware of that when you're putting offers on a property. really assess the property and assess basically where you have to come in at. Because what will happen is you get a lot of people, they'll say, okay, well, this property is listed here. I know my friend that just bought their property. They had to pay, 10%, 5% over asking. So I'm going to probably have to do it at this price right here. Properties are going a little bit higher. So be aware you don't have to probably offer as drastically above as you might have a couple months back.
And the other thing that's great right now for those of you who are in the market, we're heading into two of the best months to get your best deals, which is November and December. So those of you who are looking for houses in November and December, it is some of the best times to purchase because you don't have as much as the fury of offers as you did during summertime. And that's actually a lot of stress relief for a lot of people out there because, Vinny, nobody likes to hear from their agent, oh, there's 30 other offers on the property you want to buy. So we're going into a better time right now, and I hope that I hope the market slows down a little bit. But as you know, if you've been watching our show, we are still projected to have a shortage in housing for the next 1 to 2 years easy. And some people are saying 3, which 3 is kind of really far out there. But the housing shortage, the numbers speak for themselves. There too many people want to live here, and there's not enough houses, and that creates a problem.
Well, I mean, like we talked about before, is that 2 years ago, we were saying, oh, we have such a shortage at 7,000 properties in San Diego County, right? Right now, we're at 2,600. I mean, we started feeling really good about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, when we were at 3,000 properties, right? And at 3,000 properties, we were just relative to where we were at 2,000 properties. Yet, we're still at that 7,000. And again, 7,000, when we were there 2 years ago, we were just like, oh my gosh, we need more inventory. 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 We'll see how things kind of progress. Yet hopefully those numbers start trickling upwards. And once they start trickling upwards, then if we saw some kind of major crash or something like that happen, then it's the effects. Right now, if we got 500 more properties to hit the market, we really wouldn't see the full effects of what that would feel like, if that makes sense. So we have such a short inventory right now.
The other thing, so let's take this to a full circle and think about something. If we have that short inventory, that means more people have to rent. If more people have to rent, there's more demand for rent. If there's more demand for rent, that means the landlord increases the prices. So for those of you out there that are going, I'm just going to wait till the market drops. I'm going to wait till the market drops. Let's do some math just really quick. If you pay $3,000 a month, times 12, that's $36,000 rent in a year, as opposed to if you purchased a house right now and it minimum went up 4%, you will easily make back all of that money, plus tax benefits, plus be a homeowner, plus setting yourself up for the future. So those of you who are going to waiting, add up your rent, that's lost money. So you think you're going to wait and the market's going to drop, I'm sorry, but you're going to keep making that landlord rich. And if that's your goal, then, I guess that's a good thing to do.
I mean, there's a lot of ifs out there. I mean, I'm not saying the market's going to keep going up because as you can kind of see by the median home prices actually trickle downwards, right? So there's a lot of ifs out there. One last if, all we can do is provide the facts, information of what currently is out there right now. One last ifs. Actually, I can't say it because David's daughter is there, so I'll be very, very careful.
Oh, yeah. We have to have a language check, and this is a Disney-orientated show.
Well, I'm going to finish it off with, I'm going to finish it off with the question one more time. I've got some buzz on my phone. I'm not sure if I answered it. How much the least expensive multifamily house sell in San Diego County for so far this year, taking out Borrego Springs? Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Please share. We do this every Monday and Friday. And as you can tell, even on a holiday. Hope you have a great one.
Even on a holiday when the kids are out of school.
Perfect. See you guys.